Hey guys, welcome to another gas mask guy video. Today we'll be doing more of a chill video. I figured I'd do so while I'm figuring out what I want to paint my Tyranids. So today I'm just going to be ranking all the 40k factions from best to kind of worst. So sit back, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick tier list of all the things. One sec. I'm gonna add an F tier because I know there's absolutely gonna be some F tier. Add a row below. Sec and done. Right. First off, we're gonna be doing Ultramarines. Alright, these are absolutely an S tier. They're very versatile. If you don't know, the Ultramarines are basically the jack of all trades, which in a game like 40k, you absolutely want. In terms of ease of painting, also going to be very easy. They have a very easy paint scheme. Ooh, the Black Templars. No, they absolutely look cool, but I have to put them in B tier because they do have, from the looks of them, they do have quite a bit of like smaller details, which you're going to have to paint before assembling, which is going to be a pain, and they're more of a melee focused unit. Ignore the fact that I have a Black Templars Land Raider. Ooh, is that Blood Angels? Yeah, I think so. Shut up, ad. You're not paying me, so I'm not going to show you. Alright, so Blood Angels. They absolutely look cool. They have a nice, simple, they have a really nice, simple paint scheme, so I'm actually going to put them up there in S. Ooh, the Raptors. Looks like they have... I'm going to put them in A tier because I personally don't like the color scheme. Looks too much like the Salamanders for my taste. But I can appreciate some of the lore and some of the versatility. Like, they're kind of like Ultramarines in that way, where it's like jack of all trades. But I personally don't like the paint scheme. I think it's too much like the Salamanders. To the point where I'm actually second guessing if that is the Salamanders, but if it's the Salamanders, sorry for my heresy. Iron Hands, I'm gonna put them in C tier. The reason I'm putting them in C tier is because they're kind of trash. What I mean by that is they don't really have anything unique, and I don't like the fact that they're kind of a ripoff of the Admech, which I really do actually like. Space Knights. Okay, I'm putting them in right there in C tier as well, because I personally don't like the Neo Knightly stuff. Like, they don't do as well as like the Black Templars or the Dark Angels, in my opinion. So going right there in C tier, they're not that good. I think they're just trying to be silver silver custodies, which I do not like. Space Wolves. I'm gonna put them in B or B. I feel like they have some cool stuff. I do. I just personally, I'm not gonna put it in A or S because not really my thing. I used to really like Space Wolves, but kind of grew off. Ooh. Now this is gonna be interesting. I'm putting the Custodians in A. The reason I'm putting them in A instead of S is because by default they don't have the Shadow Keepers, which is something I really like. So I'm gonna put the Custodians in A because it's too bright for me. Too bright. I'm putting the AdMech in S. They have very cool models, and they're doing that whole tech worship thing better than the Iron Hands, in my personal opinion. So AdMech, you get up there. I like the steampunkness. I love it. Same with the Astra Militarum. They're my boys. I'm the gas mask guy, for God's sake. Astra Militarum includes, the Death Corps of Krieg. So, right up there with the Ultramarines. You're my boys. I love you. Sisters of Battle. This is gonna be tricky. I feel like they have some cool models they don't. I'm putting you in mid. Yeah, I'm putting you in mid. Not great. Death Guard right there in D. I don't like them. My brother really likes them. The Zinj Space Marines, I'm putting them in B tier. I'm putting them in B tier because I do the Thousand Suns. I do like them. I like the kind of paint scheme. Almost looks like Prismarine in Minecraft. Almost like it's a nice, simple Egyptian theme, which I do appreciate. World Eaters. A tier. When you think of Chaos Space Marines, these are the guys you think of. What is that? I'm just gonna assume these are the Crimsons. And I'm gonna put them in, because this is the this is the 40k, so it's not gonna have any Age of Sigmar. Black Legion, huh? Just from, I haven't really seen them much. I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna put them in A tier too. No, not you. No, you go back to D. You. Not S tier. A tier. Because I do like their simple color scheme. I feel like it is going to be tricky. Like the Chaos Space Marines are going to be tricky, so I'm going to ignore their paint stuff. But, yeah. You know what? Alright, so a higher Chaos is just going to be kind of trickier to paint in general. So I'm bumping them down. Because the spikes are going to be the killer. Nurgle, you're going in D because it's kind of trickier. Drukhari, I'm gonna put them in C. I don't like how weird they are. Like they're really kind of tricky. I know a lot of people will swear by them, but if you're going into Warhammer, like 40k, and you're going for the evil elves, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm going humans, but every sci-fi has them. That's the thing. Everything has a human race. Tyranids. Depending on how you paint them, they can either turn out really good or Leviathan, which I actually dislike. I really dislike Leviathan. I think it's kind of a bad paint scheme. Gene Stealers. I'm going to put them in B. I'm putting them in B because they're not quite as good. A lot of just looks like it's trying to decide between being Astra Militarum and Tyranids, which I don't like. Leagues of Votann, I'm actually going to put them up here. They're S because they're very easy. They're a fun race. Maybe bump them down to A because they do have trickier paint scheme. Necrons and S because they're absolutely easy to make. They're absolutely easy to paint. In games, they have a really cool shooting. So I'm gonna put them in S. They're probably an easy, fun faction. I haven't played them. Orcs also gonna have to be in S. While they are trickier to paint, ish. All you really gotta do is paint the skin green and do whatever you want with the rest. Tau! Don't murder me about putting them in A tier. The reason I'm putting them in A tier is because I don't know. just kind of too retro futury. Like it almost looks like Halo. It's like they saw Halo being made, like GW saw Halo being made, and decided, let's add that. Stop. Before we continue, analytics show that over 95% of you are not subscribed. I only have 9 subscribers and I get a whole bunch of views. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe. Get those numbers up. Carry on. Eldari, I'm putting him right here in B because almost trying too hard, you know? Like it's almost bad. Ignore that. That's can't really help that right there. But anyways, that's my tier list of the 40k factions. I didn't really put anyone in F tier. I don't know why I added that. I was expecting there to be the Emperor's Children, but yeah, that's my 40k faction tier list. Just a fun, chill video for today. Anyways, do remember to like and subscribe. Yeah. See you soon. Hi guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, drop a comment to tell me what I should do next. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.